consistent. Celebrating 30 years on the air on WROI is the first federal program. Hosts may have changed, but the program is still the same. Now continuing a long-standing tradition, streaming on the First Federal Facebook page and on WROI. It's time for the First Federal program.
And good morning and welcome to the First Federal program. October the 24th, we welcome Todd in this morning. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Morning, Randy. How are you today?
Hey, doing great. A little chilly to start the day, but
Beautiful, crisp fall day.
It is definitely football weather.
Football weather.
Yeah.
You know, that old saying, frost on the pumpkin,
And there was
probably very true today.
There was definitely frost on the pumpkin this morning.
And we'll be talking about high school football tonight, Friday Night Live. It's going to be a cool evening.
It will be. It'll be.
Time to bundle up.
Might need a blanket and some gloves tonight.
Bundle up and get those hand warmers out.
Definitely. As we get ready for sectional action. It's crazy.
Sectional action. Tanner will be talking about that in a few minutes, but we've got special guests today. Olivia Bailey from Rochester High School, outstanding girls golfer, quite a record, and Tanner will be talking to Olivia later. And Coach Dan Bailey's here with us also, leading the Rochester girls high school golf team. So welcome to the show today. You're welcome to join in anytime you want. We actually have a golf-related trivia.
I knew Tanner would come up with a golf-related trivia. I just knew it.
I think this is a tough one. I tried not to look at the answer, but I saw it. So,
Yeah.
Olivia and Dan, you can play on this game later. We'll answer the question at the end of the show. But Kathy Whitworth holds the all-time LGP. Let me start all over.
Yeah.
Kathy Whitworth holds the all-time LPGA Tour record for most holes in one.
Mm-hmm.
How many holes in ones does she have?
Mm.
So the answer is 9, 11, 13, or 15.
Wow. Okay.
Now I know Olivia had a hole in one recently in the state
Yeah.
tournament scenario, so I mean, that's a rare thing. I mean, Tanner, how many holes in ones have you had? One. Okay. So these numbers 9, 11, 13, and 15 seem like kind of outrageous.
Yeah.
But one of them's right.
Correct. According to the internet.
It's going to be a complete guess again, but guessing has worked well for me lately. So
You ever hit a hole in one, Randy?
no. I just like to hit the green.
Come close.
No. I'm lucky if I hit the green. And Coach Bailey, we don't need any stories about that either.
Well, we'll be talking to Olivia in a few minutes, and she has a great story about her high school career and some exciting things coming up in the future.
Absolutely.
So,
Tanner joins us.
Morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Warming up finally.
Yes. A little chilly out
Did you have to scrape the windows this morning?
No, the truck was in the garage, so that's a good thing.
Mine was good enough, just a little defrost.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well, you said it got a little chillier as you got closer to this.
Yeah, I think when I left home it was 32 degrees, and when I was driving down it got down to 30.
Yeah,
So wait, what are we doing here? It's supposed to be the other opposite direction.
Yeah, usually about, as it gets towards dawn, that's when it gets coldest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't know if it was very clear last night, so. It was
No, I don't know.
It'd be colder.
It'll be
I see
interesting.
many stars.
So it's October 24th, I guess it's that time of year.
It is. It's going to get cold for Halloween.
It could be worse, right, Randy?
It always could be worse.
Yeah.
Probably next Friday might be a little worse. Halloween seems to always bring in the great weather.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully next Friday on Halloween, hopefully the Zebras are going to be hosting the second round of the
That
sectional.
would be a great plan.
Got to get past Elwood tonight on
Yes.
the road, but congratulations to the Zebras for clinching the outright TRC title last week
It did.
over Mechanic-Wall. So,
And fashion. Even.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
yes,
pretty demanding.
yes. Now they traveled to Elwood, like they said, 3-6, but throw the records out the window.
No.
It doesn't matter anymore. It's
No.
a whole new season for everybody.
Rochester played Elwood last year, didn't
They did. They did. Yes.
Yep.
So at Elwood this year though, and so.
You ever been there?
No, I have
So
not.
it's another new school for
Another
you.
new school, another new press box.
Yeah.
So been through Elwood, but
Yeah.
never called a game there.
So
So.
hopefully it's a heated press box and not an open press box.
Well, as long as it's got walls, it will be okay. I mean,
There you
it's
go.
not going to be sitting outside.
And what times?
6:35 pregame. We'll kick off at 7 o'clock.
There we go. Tippecanoe Valley ended the season with a good record, 7-2. They're also on the road tonight at Angola,
Angola.
4-5, but don't let that record fool you.
Some crazy
Yeah,
driving
that's
going
a
around.
long-
for some
That is
reason.
a long drive.
Yeah.
Yep. Caston is at home tonight. They finished the season 3-6. They host Pioneer, who's 8-1. Those two teams met previously during the season.
They met last year in the postseason too. So
Yeah. Culver's 3-6. They host LaVille, who's 5-4. That should be a good one.
no.
And Winmax, who finished 2-7, they host Carroll, who's 5-3.
But like you said, probably the most upsets happen here in week 1.
Yeah.
So you got to be ready.
Can't
to
take
play.
anybody lightly.
Yeah. Yep. Got to be
It's a
ready.
fun time of year. MLB World Series is set and ready to go tonight.
Finally.
The Blue Jays versus the Dodgers. Blue Jays won a very exciting Game 7 over the Seattle Mariners. First World Series appearance for the Blue Jays since 1993. They won back-to-back in 92 and 93. So
That'd be like Kirby Puckett days or something like that, right?
yeah,
No,
Joe
he's-
Carter. Joe
Joe
Carter
Carter.
was the one
Joe
against
Carter,
the Phillies in
yeah.
'93 to hit the walk-off grand slam.
Yeah.
So does that favor the Dodgers having that little break, or
I think the Dodgers are the team to beat.
Yeah.
I hope the Blue Jays win just to get some
at least
good
1 or
blood
2
there.
games in there?
Yeah, but man, Shohei Ohtani's what he did the last time out in Game 4 against the Brewers, with hitting 3 home runs and pitching over 6 innings with 10 strikeouts. I've never seen anything like that.
I don't know. I don't know if baseball records very well, but that's got to be like
That's
an outlier of like 3 home runs and pitching.
yeah.
It's
And
crazy.
he probably could have pitched a complete
Oh,
game.
yeah, he probably
in
could
the
have.
old days. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh yeah. Anymore pitchers don't get past 6.
I was going to say,
innings
he's lucky to
very
get past the
rarely.
5th, so.
But he's a heck of a player, so should be a fun series. It'll be interesting to see what the ratings come out
Yeah.
on this one. But you got a big market team in there, LA. So
It'll be interesting.
college football, Indiana just keeps rising in the polls.
They do.
They're up to number 2, high, I believe, for school history.
Yeah, IHSAA.
Being a lifetime IU football fan, I'm hearing words come out of my mouth that I thought were never come out before, like number 2,
Yeah.
national championship
Yeah.
consideration. And it's not basketball either.
Yeah.
right.
Well, even just talking Big Ten championship. I mean,
Right.
you know.
Foreign territory.
Yes, exactly.
At least
So,
you gotta go back to the 60s, I guess, to
Yeah.
talk about Big Ten
Right.
championships.
So Randy, you're an IU fan,
Oh, yeah.
and so there's still that little seed of doubt back in the mind, though, right?
there is. You always wonder, okay, is it going to come? But boy, listening to Coach Signetti and some of his comments and everything, yeah, they're focused.
Yeah.
Even for UCLA coming in, you know, I mean,
They're
You know
3-0.
what? Yeah.
UCLA's 3-0,
Yeah.
undefeated.
They've won 3 straight games
Yeah.
after everybody wrote them off,
right?
with good reason, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But Indiana's a 25.5-point favorite. That game's at noon on Fox, so it's the Fox big noon game.
Yeah. It's kind of weird too, because you would think when you get a UCLA team that you would be a little later in the afternoon, but Bruin fans are
there.
no,
Yeah,
no, money talks.
Yeah.
So,
9 o'clock game for
T-
UCLA.
yeah,
TV
basically.
channel set time,
yeah,
so
got get up early if you're
Yep.
a UCLA fan.
And that 25, I mean, who'd have thought IU be favored by 25.5 points over UCLA?
well, last week was 27 and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they get covered.
Yeah, yeah.
Late field
Played
goal.
with their food a little bit in the first half, and then
I don't remember last year's game. They were kind of unknown then.
Yeah.
I wonder if UCLA was favored last year
I don't know. That was early on in
That
the
in the
was
game.
season.
early,
last
It
year,
was the
so
fourth game of the season.
they might have been just because usually, at least on if the home team spotted a point and a half usually at
Right.
least, but
I thought that might have been my only trip to the Rose Bowl this season.
I don't know.
You know, that's a semifinal site.
I was gonna say now it's just a playoff site. It's not even
Yeah.
Right.
just a Big Ten site anymore.
Yeah.
So
Todd
We'll see.
might be going back
We'll
out.
see.
I definitely will.
we'll see. Well, I'm just hoping my team wins a Big Ten game. That's where I'm at right now.
Maybe this week.
This is probably their last chance with the gauntlet they have coming up in November with number 1 ranked team, number 2 ranked team, another team in top 25, and the 4th is right on the edge of being ranked top 25 in November. But
They should be able to do that.
they're probably starting their backup quarterback tomorrow. Their starting quarterback got hurt against Northwestern. So Rutgers is favored, 1.5 point favorites.
That's
That
the
game's
home.
at
With the
noon
home.
on Big Ten Network.
That's the home advantage, right?
Yeah, I don't know how the game's gonna go. I mean, it's homecoming, so hopefully a good crowd, but
Never know.
we'll see. We'll see.
Hopefully they can pull it off.
Yeah, they looked pretty bad last weekend, so
So the game's at Purdue then?
it is at Purdue.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
was
it's at
thinking.
Purdue. Yeah, and Notre Dame has just keeps taking care of business. A good
Yeah.
win over USC. They're 5-2 now. They got a bye this week, and if you look at their upcoming schedule, they should be favored pretty easily.
Yeah.
the rest of the way home. So.
Finish 10-2 and probably end up in the playoffs.
Probably after everybody kind of wrote them off after 2 weeks, which I said, just hold on a second. If they win 10 in a row, they'll be in the playoffs.
Right.
So.
In the back of my mind, I was thinking, it might be kind of nice turnabout fair play and have Notre Dame play Indiana this year.
Never know.
I don't know if I want to play Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I
I
was
still
gonna say,
think
not
they're
until later.
still think they're one of the more talented teams in the country. So I mean, they lost to two pretty good teams.
Right.
So, and on the pro football side, Colts another win, 6-1.
It's crazy.
They are 14.5-point favorites over the Titans. Titans are 1-6.
Right.
Again,
But still,
that's a lot.
Titans
for
are
pro
on the bottom
football.
tier, basically.
Yeah, they are not good. They fire people every year to 2 years, GMs, coaches, and they're getting. I don't want to say Browns level because I don't want to offend anybody back there. But
but yeah, it's amazing what
Yeah.
a quarterback can do when
Yeah.
you get a little confidence.
that's game Sunday at 4:25 on CBS, also right here on WROI.
You can.
And the Bears, 4 straight wins. They're 4-2.
Or turn things around.
Traveling to Baltimore is 1-5, but Lamar Jackson is back this week. That's why Baltimore's 6.5-point favorites, which that line really surprised me. I thought it'd be closer.
The one-win team is favored
Because
over the
the team has won
6-win
four
Colts.
Yeah.
games in a row in the Bears, and that game's at 1 o'clock on Sunday on CBS. So
Could be interesting.
just put it on CBS and you're
Enjoy.
good to go. Or mute the Colts game when you get CBS.
There you-
Put it on
there you go.
WROI. There you go.
There you go.
Throw another log on the fire, wrap up in the blanket.
There you go.
It'll be
Football on
chilly.
Sunday.
I just hope the Broncos give me a more relaxing game.
More
on
relaxing
Sunday.
this
They
week?
play the Cowboys.
You don't
so-
need 33 points in the fourth quarter again?
No, or letting the Giants score with 33 seconds left. But yeah, it's just nice easy win would be fun. But I got some tidbits this morning. On this day, 1945, the Charter of the United Nations came into effect. On this day in 2018, the largest jackpot in U.S. history, at least at the time, there could be one larger, at $1.6 billion was won by one person in South Carolina.
Wow. Crazy.
1.6. On this day in 2021, Michael Jordan's 1984 Nike Air ships sold for $1.472 million, setting a new record for sneakers at an auction.
Was that the first year of like the?
That would have been,
Jordan
yeah,
shoes?
that would have been one of his first,
Okay.
if not his first pair. So,
But I wish you had a pair of those.
yeah, some of those Jordans can go for like big money.
Yeah, there's collectors. It's
Oh,
collectors.
yeah. Oh yeah. And also on this day, 2021, Tom Brady became the first quarterback in NFL history to record 600 passing touchdowns.
Wow.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that might be tough to.
Is that record still standing?
Yeah, I think he ended up with 640 something, 630 something. Yeah,
It'll be tough to break.
he played long enough.
Yeah.
I mean, so. And today's National Food Day.
Kind of like that.
You know, like that one. Global Champagne Day, World Kangaroo Day, also National Kangaroo Awareness Day.
Go together.
Two days. National Bologna Day, Wear It Pink Day in honor of breast cancer awareness. Take Back Your Time Day and United Nations Day.
Cool.
So for National Food Day, go out and have that classic lunch day, the bologna sandwich. Right?
There you go. It's always a good lunch. Quick lunch.
Bologna and chips.
So upcoming events. Fulton County Extension homemakers are putting on yesterday's Treasures Craft Show, Saturday from 9 to 3 at the Fulton County Fairgrounds. Lunch will be available. Also, IHSAA are hosting this is a great event, the University of Notre Dame Glee Club at the high school on Sunday. Shows at 4 o'clock and is free to the public. Classic choral music, folk, pop, songs of Notre Dame. For more information, contact Linda Screeton at 574-835-2623. So the Notre Dame Glee Club is going to be at Rochester High School on Sunday at 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not watching football, that might be something to go out
Yeah.
and good to see. Also, the Civic Players of Logansport are putting on Arsenic and Old Lace at the McHale Performing Arts Center in Logansport tonight at 7:30, tomorrow at 7:30, and Sunday at 2:30. The Banks Heather Cavins is playing one of the lead roles as Martha Brewster. So she always does a great job with that. So if you're interested in some plays and civic theater, head out to Logansport to see Arsenic and Old Lace.
Yeah, ticket can be purchased at the door or online at civicplayersoflogansport.weebly.com.
Money news. Dow was up 144 yesterday to almost 46,800. up over 800 points for the last 5 days, so the stock market's doing pretty well. There's a big news release coming out today about the consumer price index. It's been delayed basically because of the government shutdown, but they expect it to come out today, and basically we're waiting to see what's happening with inflation. Is it cooling or getting warmer? And looking to see if the tariffs are affecting consumer prices, which in turn will affect the stock market. The stock market also, Apple rose to the highest price ever this past week, based on this year's iPhone model sales. I haven't checked out the price of an iPhone.
I've seen the commercials a bunch
Yeah.
lately for the new orange ones they're promoting
But
big time.
it's they're pretty. They're not your old phones, you know.
No.
They're over $1,000.
Yeah,
now.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. They'll make you deals though if
Just keep going up
yeah,
though.
yeah.
And that's why Apple's doing so well, because apparently their iPhone 17 sales in China are like reaching record numbers.
I believe it.
Everybody wants the new one.
Oh yeah.
I'm holding on to my old one from 2000, maybe see how long that.
There you go.
Kind of like the cars we drive till the wheels fall off.
Yeah, I still have an iPhone 11. The battery's starting to tell me it's time
Yeah,
for a
that's
new
what-
one.
Yeah,
I'm tired of charging it multiple times a day, but
so that's our money news for today. Bank news, we're still open, we're always open. 8:30 to 5 today, and tomorrow 8:30 to noon. Come in, and if you have banking needs today, it's a good day to come out. And tomorrow, we'll have staff ready to help you, but also you can bank digitally with us online anytime through our mobile app and our online banking. And our ATM's open 24/7. If you ever need some cash, we're part of the Money Pass network, so if you're traveling like for sectional football today and want to get dinner before or maybe after, check out the moneypass.com app and see if there's an ATM nearby. You can get your money without a surcharge, which is helpful when you're traveling. We offer Simply Free checking accounts, Simply Free business accounts. Those have been very popular, and we've been doing some training on our services recently, and with our free checking programs, we've opened over 10,000 net new accounts in the last 7 years.
Awesome.
And with that, you get a free gift, and right now it's a flashlight lantern.
and next week will be a new gift, which I won't spoil it for everybody. I'll bring it in so everybody can see.
Right.
I'll write myself a note.
Send you a
Yeah,
reminder.
Yeah. Yeah.
So mortgage interest rates are kind of at a low right now from the last few years. If you're thinking about buying a home, refinancing, remodeling, moving up, give Ben Dalton or Stacy Wilson a call, or Ryan Austin from Winnemac Branch. They can talk to you today about what your needs are, maybe get you pre-approved, so you can go out with the offer in hand and make the offer on that new house if you want. And we're here to help you, and Ben, Stacy, and Ryan are very good at their jobs and will be happy to talk to you. If you're interested in commercial lending, Zach Reuter is our commercial lender. We'll help you out, and then also financial services are offered through Brian Bell and Mark Blubaugh for IRAs, 401ks, and etc. We've got a great team of professionals, very well trained in the bank, that are happy to serve you. And if you have any interest in any type of banking service, give us a call. We'll be happy to help you out. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on X, Instagram, LinkedIn, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are the only locally owned bank in Fulton County. We don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. We are FDIC insured and an equal housing lender. Our NMLS number is 399-39997.
Makes us legal.
Does make it legal. Ready for the fun part of the show. And we'll get into our guest here this morning.
Yes, we're welcoming RHS girls golf coach Dan Bailey and his daughter Olivia Bailey, who's a 3-time state finalist. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Thanks for joining us this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yes. So first off, one question I want to ask you, Dan, is how much do you have to practice to keep your golf game sharp so Olivia's not just constantly beating you all the time?
Well, it's getting to the point where a lot. And the bad part about it is during the season I don't get to swing the clubs very much.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of at a disadvantage there. But I'm sure that when we go out to play, I make certain to play as many mental games as I can with her, especially down the last couple of holes. Things get kind of nasty, but
Yeah.
I'm not ready to give up the throne
I
yet.
like it. I like it. Yeah, looking at some of Olivia's accomplishments, all conference TRC selection all 4 years, 2-time sectional champion in 2024 and 25, first Rochester girl to win the regionals, did that 3 times, 23, 24, 25, 3 state appearances with a tie for 26 finish in 2023, tied for 20 finish in 2024, and this year tied for 8th, which was the highest Rochester High School girls state finals finish, which was previously Kinley Lingenfelter 16th, 2-time All-State selection, which is 20 girls in Indiana are selected for that. Academic All-State selection, which is 15 senior girls. The Rochester High School individual 9-hole scoring average record of 36.33. RHS individual 9-hole low score record of 32. Is that total boys and girls, or
Just girls.
just
I know
girls?
for sure.
Just girls. We can call it total. RHS individual 18-hole scoring record of 72.33 and RHS individual 18-hole low score record of 67, tied with Kinley Lingenfelder 2016. So congratulations, Olivia, on a great career and a great senior season.
Thank you.
And one thing I wanted to ask you, especially now that you've been to the state and participated in state 3 different times, how did your preparation change this year going into just postseason play from the previous years, or did it change at all?
I think I focused on my mental game a lot more because I think that's the reason that I kind of came short the first couple of years. You know, the state tournament is the most stressful of the season, obviously, and so I think just staying mentally sound is really important for those tournaments.
It's where those mental games that Dad's playing on you probably came in hand.
Yeah.
And for anybody who doesn't know out there, the state tournament's a 2-day competition, which is different than the sectionals and the regionals. That probably has to come into play too as part of the mental games,
Yeah.
and trying to put one bad hole past you because you know you might have a whole nother day of yourself. What was your favorite memory this year of your senior season?
This year I have to say my hole in one.
I figured that was coming.
That was my first one, so it was pretty cool. And then, you know, obviously that was on road to my best round ever, 67. So I was really happy with that.
Well, that's a good hole to get in on over there at Sandy
Yeah.
Pines. That's a fun hole. And you've played many courses over the span of your high school career for the Zebras, but also in the summer when you're playing on different tours. What's your favorite course you've ever played?
Probably Sandy Pines.
Sandy Pines?
I usually play well there.
What's the most challenging course you've ever played?
Probably the state finals course.
State finals course.
As far as like in the season.
Another thing, Dan, this question's for you. This was your first year, I believe, as the head coach.
Right.
How did your first year go?
I think it went really well. I have been fortunate enough to work with Chad Thomas
Sure.
for the last several years, and so this year wasn't a huge change. I knew all the girls. I had been involved for a while. You know, sometimes people talk about moving that 6 inches over into the next seat changes things, and it does a little bit. But you know, it was a really enjoyable group of kids to work with. We had a lot of fun at practice. Traveling to the matches was really good. So it was a positive experience, I feel like.
And how enjoyable was it on senior night to get to caddy for Olivia?
I guess it was okay. You know, it was odd because over the last several years I haven't watched Olivia play very much at all. Partially because I felt like that was best for her development, but also just this year I just had other players that needed attention more.
Sure.
And you know, she talked about the mental state. I felt like this year she was at a spot where I didn't need to see her. So up until senior night, I think I watched 5 holes total of Olivia play this year, and so it was enjoyable to be able to walk along and watch her play on senior night.
Did she listen to the caddy?
The caddy, well, Actually, yes.
Oh.
As much as she could, but you know, we have ended up with a pretty good coach-player relationship. We had to separate that for a while.
Yeah.
You know, through 8th grade, 9th grade, we just had to get her working with somebody else, and it worked out really well. She's worked with Brad Fellers, who is another Rochester guy, and he's been great for her. So, you know, most of the time, high school athletes don't end the way athletes want it to end. You know, most of the time it ends with a loss or just not going very well. And she was fortunate enough to have the season end pretty much how you would want it.
Yeah. And Olivia, what is it about golf that made you so attracted to the sport at a young age?
I guess just the like mental challenge, and you can never be perfect at it, and so I think that challenge is just really cool, and the people are really great. The community is really nice, so that was great to be a part of.
And golf's one of those sports too. You, like I said, you've played 4 years for the Zebras, but also a bunch of golf in the summer. You've probably met quite a few friends too from opposing schools.
Yeah.
It's funny too, because, you know, growing up, you pretty much knew golf, right? I mean, that dad played golf all the time. So, what is different from growing up and playing golf to now?
I guess maybe just the competition, and you know, the competition in the summers is good, but when it comes to like the state finals, it's a little bit different. And I think also it's a little different when you get to play with your team, because in the summer it's pretty much just individual, but I enjoy having a team during the season.
And what are your future plans after graduating from Rochester here come?
I'm going to be playing golf and studying mechanical engineering at Valparaiso.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's great. What golf course do they play up there?
Sand Creek.
Sand Creek. Okay. All right. Anything else either of you would like to discuss or talk about this morning?
From a coach's standpoint, I want to super encourage young ladies to get out and start playing golf. I don't get an opportunity to talk to a bunch of young kids often, really young kids, but I have seen golf really change Olivia's life from the very, very beginning, and it has led her to some pretty amazing experiences, meet some great new people. It's a challenge that you never win, which is a great life lesson for everybody. So we're gonna try to have some opportunities for young kids here through the winter and into the spring. So all of you young ladies that would like to kind of try to follow in the footsteps of some really good golfers here at Rochester, will have opportunities for you.
Did you have to push Olivia a lot when she was younger to get into golf, or is that something she kind of picked up naturally?
No, you know, it was crazy. I learned golf. I fell in love with golf kind of in early adulthood, and so I would be hitting balls a lot, and she would come down when she was super little and just want to hit balls. And so he'd get her little kids' clubs and let her whack the ball around a little bit. And, you know, she'd want to go out with me at the golf course, so I'd throw her in the golf cart. And, you know, she'd get out once in a while and hit a ball, but mostly it was just riding around and being around it. There was really no pushing at all. You know, she's got a brother, Grant, and he said at one point, Dad, I don't think I want to play golf anymore, and he hasn't touched a golf club probably in the last 7 years. So it has really been on her, and I think that's the way it has to be. Sometimes we see kids that are pushed,
Sure.
and that doesn't generally work out very well.
Burnout and different things.
So it was nice, you know, to be able to have something that I really love doing and share that with Olivia is pretty cool. Also really cool, I've got some stuff that Grant really loves that I'm into too.
Yeah.
So we've got completely separate things, but it's just neat to see her kind of take something that she really enjoys and grows with it.
Yeah. Well, once again, Olivia, congratulations on a great career, great season, and good luck next year in Valparaiso.
Thank you.
And you guys can take a guess here at the trivia question. I think Randy's got a good guess.
It's totally a guess, yes.
So Kathy Whitworth holds the all-time LPGA Tour record for most hole-in-ones in her career. How many does she have? 9, 11, 13, or 15?
Oh, Tanner, you and your numbers. I'm gonna go with 15.
15?
Just because it sounds like a crazy number, and
All of those numbers are
All of
absurd.
them are
They
pretty
are,
crazy.
yes.
And I couldn't find, I'm assuming this was just during LPGA play. She
Right.
might have more all-time in her life, but couldn't nail that down.
I'm gonna go with 15.
15?
I'm gonna say, since it's a trivia question, I'm not gonna go with 9, so I'm gonna say 11.
11?
I agree. I think 11.
11?
I know the answer.
That's I was not guessing.
It is 11.
11.
11,
Shit.
yeah.
Ended my streak.
Quite a few.
That is a lot. That's crazy.
And we'll end on some words of wisdom from Arnold Palmer. The road to success is always under construction.
Awesome. Dan, Olivia, thank you very much. Good luck in Valpo and have fun at college.
Thank you.
Tanner, thank you. Todd, thank you. We'll see you again next Friday.
Be here. Thanks, Randy.